it is Brandon Foster from Magic Land Vacations and Travel Planning Genies. You know we like to help families like you save time, save stress, save hassle, and create extra magic on those Disney and Universal destination vacations. And today we have part 2 of how to secure a boarding group for Rise of the Resistance, answering all of your questions and comments from YouTube. Now make sure you comment below and tell me, have you had ease signing up for boarding group of Rise of Resistance, or has it been a little bit challenging for you? I want to know your own personal experience. Comment below. Make sure you stay to the end of this video so that you can figure out my top 3 tips for securing your boarding group, and you don't want to miss that. Patton Pandemonium, what's up? Patton asked us, does it automatically pick your group of people based on who is checked into the park? Yes, right now with your boarding group Rise of the Resistance, it will automatically select whoever has entered the park with you. As long as you have your friends and family linked and your My Disney Experience account, it will automatically select those people for you. Now, because you can actually get a boarding group for Rise of the Resistance now at 7 a.m. and don't have to be inside the park, just make sure all of your friends and family are properly linked and you have those park pass reservations for that day. If everybody has a park pass reservation and they're linked on My Disney Experience, they will automatically be selected when you go to secure your boarding group. Great question, Patton. Madison Sampson asks, what time can you get into Hollywood Studios? Hey Madison, that's gonna depend on the park hours, which you can look at in My Disney Experience. Right now, Hollywood Studios normally opens around 9 a.m. in the morning, but remember, you don't actually have to be inside the park anymore to secure your boarding group for Rise of Resistance. You can actually be in your resort hotel, whether it's Disney or non-Disney. And here's something I don't even know if I'm supposed to say, but you actually don't even need to be at Disney World on the day of your park pass reservations. I actually live in Tampa, Florida. I've gotten the park pass reservations at 7 a.m. Inside my gym in Riverview, Florida, right outside of Tampa. So, and I've heard of people getting boarding groups for Rise of Resistance at 7 a.m. before they board their flight to come to Disney World. So all you need to do is have park pass reservations for that day and secure your boarding group right at 7 a.m. Ryan Brisky, what's up Ryan Brisky? I love that last name. Says, awesome demonstration. This is what I need. My question is, can everyone in your group try to join, or should it be only one person do it and the My Disney Experience Act thinks in advance? Ryan, that's a great question. We've had success doing it both ways, where everybody is linked and whoever gets it first wins. Sometimes that can definitely increase your chances, but just note that if you are all doing it at the same time, you're only going to get one boarding group for your entire party, because once you have a boarding group for that day, you can't get multiple boarding groups. So if you do it that way, just keep that in mind. KT Patterson asks, if you have a lot of people in your group, do you think it's less likely to get a pass? That honestly depends, KT, on how many people are actually in your family's vacation and how many is in your group. We oftentimes plan family reunions where they have like 24 people in their group. If you have a big group like that, we do recommend that you actually split down your numbers. Kind of think of it like you're going to a dining restaurant. If you ever have a large group at Disney World and you want a dining reservation, they don't have tables that are gonna seat 24 anyway. So what you're gonna end up doing is you're actually gonna break down into tables of 4 or tables of 6. Usually right now, even with waiting in line post-COVID, they want groups to not be any larger than 10. So the maximum I personally would say would probably be 6 or 8 if you have a really large group. But that is really a decision that's up to you. Dee Dee said, this was awesome and exactly what I've been searching for. So what I saw, you want to stay in My Disney Experience homepage, then the stroke of 7 a.m. or at this point it was 10 a.m. when I did this video. When you click the join button under Galaxy's Edge, is this correct? So you can actually do this 2 ways. You can stay in the My Disney Experience homepage and click from there, click join, or you can go to the join and just keep swiping down and swiping down and swiping down to refresh. I've tried it both ways. I've got it both ways and I've not got it both ways. So I'm not gonna say that one way is actually better than the other.
All right, so I'm gonna walk you guys how to get a virtual pass for Star Wars Rise of the Resistance. I'm gonna go ahead and click join in my Walt Disney World app right here. That's the first step. You can see I have my Disney World app actually counting down the seconds right here. So it actually hits 10 a.m. Awesome. So that, you guys saw how fast that happened. That literally took 5 seconds for me to do, and we are in boarding group 7. So our estimated return time is in 40 minutes. We are in boarding group 7. That is absolutely amazing. I'm so excited. And yeah, so there we have it.
There is eyelash on your screen. That's an interesting YouTube name. I love that. It says, will it always be like this, or will they open it for without boarding passes? I do not see this changing at all. Anytime in the near future, eyelash on your screen. I think it's gonna stay that way for quite a while. The number one question that people always ask me, is there any way that will actually guarantee for sure that you can secure a boarding group for Rise of the Resistance? And I'm not trying to be the bad bearer of news, but I do want to be as honest as possible. There is no way to guarantee that you're gonna get a boarding pass for Rise of Resistance. You can watch my previous video. I'll put a link right up there. You can listen to these questions that I just answered. The reality of it is that there are things you can do that will improve your chances of securing a boarding group for Rise of Resistance, but there is no absolute way to guarantee it. As someone who owns a travel agency that helps families plan their Disney vacations all the time, I've had these conversations with my business development manager who actually works for Disney and said, is there a way to guarantee this? Because I understand how frustrating it is, especially if you have small kids and you're here in Galaxy's Edge and you are trying to get that boarding pass, or even from your resort hotel at 7 a.m. you're trying to get that boarding group and you don't get it, and then you hear everybody else celebrating because they did get it. All right, I know how frustrating that can be. Unfortunately, there is no way that I can guarantee that you will get a boarding group. All right, so I was actually just filming this video and I had an amazing cast member. I'll give him a shout out. Tucker came over here and gave me a little bit of advice. And Tucker told me what some of the things I didn't know, but he did tell me one thing that I learned. So I love Disney cast members, they're always so helpful. So here's what you need to remember. Number one, make sure you're not on Wi-Fi, okay? Do not get on the Wi-Fi. And if you're trying for the 1 o'clock time at Disney's Hollywood Studios, get away from the large crowds because you want to have a really good cell phone data signal, all right? So those are your first 2 tips. The last tip, which was just given to me by Tucker, he did confirm that people have had a better chances if they do it right at 5 seconds till the clock strikes 1, especially at 1 o'clock, and to actually click join a group from the My Disney Experience homepage and by not refreshing in the middle. So there you go. Thank you guys so much for watching today. Check out these other amazing videos. We got one right here and right here. You should watch both of them. And of course, we'd love to help your family plan their Disney and Universal destination vacations. Now, of course, Laura and I and all the other genies at Magic Land Vacations would absolutely love to grant your Disney and Universal destination vacation wishes. If you go to our website, you can actually check out all the destinations that we do right over here. You can also schedule a complimentary consultation with one of our amazing Disney and Universal travel planning experts. And Laura, why don't you tell them how can they sign up for one of our amazing giveaways?
You join our VIP Facebook group, you can join there. You can also go to our website and click on the link to our 10 favorite hacks and tricks for Disney and Universal, and you can also go there.
Yes, absolutely. And don't forget, we have some more amazing Disney and Universal video content for you to watch as well. We have a video right here and a video right here. And make sure you check the links in the description where you can figure out where to follow us on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter.